I guess we could try this here. Miming guitarist like some Young. I don't know. This is a little serious, but it is kind of funny that a miming guitarist, like it takes like a fucking turn, dude. This is taking a weird turn here. Like oh man, you don't say he's miming on the guitar. Oh, and he's a fucking predator. What the fuck? Who could have foreseen this? Yeah, put him in the wood chipper.
Don't you just hate when an artist that you enjoy does something gross? Some people say that they can, separate the art from the artist, but I can't do that. And too often, this stuff just gets...
I feel like music is too personal. Music is too personal. That's the whole thing about like separating the art from the artist. Like you're writing about your experiences usually. So if you happen to be like a predator or you kind of start to sense it in the music too, you kind of like, wait, when he says like, I don't want to leave you because of like, something happening. He doesn't specify the something happening. You're like, is it because they're growing old, too old for them? Like, you know what I mean? Like it kind of like recontextualizes a lot of stuff.
Swept under the rug. You guys deserve to know the realities of who you're supporting. Let's get into this. A couple of months ago on Instagram, I discovered a guitarist that writes really cool, interesting riffs. And he does it on a 9.
Yeah, like I don't feel comfortable listening to Bass Nectar anymore. I mean, there are some times where it'll play and I'm just like, I like the song, but I'm also like, I don't want to be listening. First of all, I don't want people to catch me listening to Bass Nectar. First of all. Secondly, I feel weird supporting him in any way. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's weird because he's made some really great music. I'm just like, I'm like torn. It's like I'm being torn in half. I don't really know how to deal with it.
String guitar. And I'm not usually a big fan of 9-string guitar stuff because it's usually just like the open note, really basic single chug stuff. But this guy didn't do that. He actually wrote using all of the strings and it was actually really cool. Check it out.
Don't tell me he's miming.
So this is Austin Carell, and his videos have done pretty well. He has one video that has about 240,000 views. He has a couple other videos that have about 150,000 views. But overall, most of his videos do pretty well, at least 30,000 views. And he's been able to amass a good following, and he has about 6,000 followers, a little bit over that on Instagram right now. And I actually thought that, his playing was real. And for some of it, it is. But
I was going to say, because that last clip seemed pretty real.
Then I realized... So when he goes up and he plays that high sweep, that looked a little suspicious to me. Like his strumming hand didn't reach to get those high notes quick enough, like we heard them before his hand actually gets there. And it also sounded a little too perfect. And then I watched another clip and I noticed something else. That low bottom string is ringing out.
Bro, don't you fake your guitar playing around this guy, dude. He will bust you, man. He might as well just be wearing a cop hat already. He's going to bust your ass. He's taking you into the station. They're going to bring up all your other charges. You're done. You're done.
Right in the beginning of this riff, and he goes and he plays higher notes. But the thing is in the audio, we don't actually hear that low string ringing out. It gets cut off, and all we hear are the high notes. So really, he's just pre-recorded and edited this riff to sound super clean, and then he's just miming along to that edited track. But he doesn't always lie about...
This has got to be the most niche thing ever, man. He catches people miming guitars.
His playing. I saw another clip where you could hear...
And being...
that it's actually a little bit sloppy, and you can hear, his genuine playing. So that low string, you can hear that it rings.
Who cares? You know what I mean? It's kind of low stakes drama. I guess I kind of care. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, you don't care about it too much. So it's like, well, that's an interesting watch, you know? I mean, we're not going to watch stuff that's like life ruining.
Out sometime.
Well, actually, you know what? This is a little bit life ruining because he's a, you know, pedophile. Sounds like this guy turns out to be a. So yeah, that is a little bit life ruining. So there are some stakes here. The guitar miming, not so much.
Times.
Exactly. I'm invested for the twist. If it was just guitar miming, I'd be like, you know, I've seen a few of these videos already. But the twist here, all right, you got me. You got my attention.
And, you know, there's some mess ups in his playing. It's not perfect. And I mean, what's good about that is we know it's real, but it's also demonstrating, you know, his real skill level, not when he's, you know, editing the tracks and playing along to it. And there's something to be said about that, the fact that he actually does have good skill. He's a good guitarist and he writes really creative, cool stuff. But there's...
I was told you ruin people's lives. I don't ruin lives, right? Not right now, at least. This guy's ruining people's lives.
One thing that I ended up learning that I just couldn't look past. Let's get into that. So there's an Instagram page called NorCal DVD, and the DVD stands for Dads versus Demons. And what they do is they host Snapchat profiles. And on these Snapchat profiles, they pretend to be girls. And I'm assuming they post provocative pictures or videos, and they try to lure guys into their DMs. And inside of those DMs, they flirt with them. And then eventually they tell them that, hey, I'm underage. You know, I'm 15 or 16 years old. They continue these conversations and...
This is very uncomfortable.
...flirt with the men and build, you know, rapport to try and get the men to eventually come and visit them. And when the men do travel and come to visit them, they set them up in a way where they're, you know, inside of somewhere.
So it sounds like this guy gets Chris Hansen, basically. Not Jake Jacobra, not this guy. I'm assuming his name is Jacob. This guy doesn't get Chris Hansen. The guy in the video, the other video, gets Chris Hansen.
And they come up with the phones and they're recording and they catch them, you know, right in the act and they call them out. And, you know, it's a whole spectacle. It's a real Chris Hansen gotcha moment.
The thing I hate about this is when people do this and they don't contact authorities. Because if you contact authorities, like, you can actually and work with them, you could actually get them arrested, you know, if you do it properly. But if you don't do that, then you're basically just teaching them how to get away with it in the future. Because they'll be like, oh, shit, I shouldn't do that again. And then they'll just try to be more undercover about it. Because they're not going to just get reformed from getting caught one time. So, like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's not... You got to work with the cops on this kind of stuff. It's not good, dude. It's like people like usually do this for like views.
And here is where...
Which don't get me wrong. Like, views are great. Views are a great thing. But like, I don't know, with something like this kind of serious, I don't know, man.
Where Austin Carell comes in. I received a message from a YouTube friend of mine stating, yo, heads up, because I noticed you're also following Austin Carell. He just got caught trying to meet up with a 15-year-old in my hometown. Let's take a look at that video.
Yeah, I always meet them in like a supermarket or something too. It's so weird.
Hey Austin, do you want to step outside with me real quick, bro?
What? You went for
I don't want to call the cops.
Bro, oh, this is so cringe, dude. Oh, this is rough. This is rough.
45
No, we don't want to
I can get...
nothing like that.
Oh my god, dude. I've seen some crazy videos like this, bro. There was this one where this guy was like, they caught him in a supermarket and he ran to his car and they crashed his car like 4 fucking times, bro. It's crazy. And he was like on meth or something. Like, bro, these people are
I
fucked.
can get super loud,
Yeah,
or
no.
we can go outside.
Dude, I was gonna take him out and be like, why are you doing that?
I feel it. Let's just go have a conversation. So what's going on, bro? Let's go ahead and walk to your bike.
Yeah.
We're recording for ours.
Dude, let's go walk to your bike. I was not talking about a bicycle. Yeah, let's go walk to your bike. Broke piece of shit. Like, what do you mean? What? Yeah, let's go walk to your bicycle. Let's go walk to your roller skates, dude.
Safety in yours.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
I'm a very non-violent guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna take her to like McDonald's or something.
Yeah, the poo-poo pills. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
You know, try and like, ask,
Yeah, he was trying to buy his pooping pills, dude, bro.
like, hey, I know you're gonna be doing this with somebody else, you know, so don't. I'm not.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Nobody's buying that. This is just like the cupcake thing with EDP. Oh, I was trying to get them a cupcake. What was it? Like, what was it? Something. I was meeting up for a cupcake or something like that. Like, come on, dog. What do you mean? I just want to stop them from meeting up with other people. Like, what? I just had sexual conversations with them for days just because I didn't want them to meet up with other people.
You're gonna be done with me or anything like that.
I don't think any of us are fooled, you know, when he says, oh, I was going to take them out and tell them, hey, you shouldn't be on this app with older men. That's, you know, clearly BS. No, you don't go meet up with someone to tell them they should date someone their own age. He was
it's so gross, dude.
So I told you if you grab the white
I owe some
claw, I was gonna stick your dick.
Bro, this is oh my god, dude. What the? This is awful,
Why'd you
man.
grab that white?
I know this is cringe, guys, but Jesus, bro, we have to get through this. We're like halfway through it.
I was gonna give it to her just so that she could have it, so because she's 15 or whatever.
Like, man, dude. You know how bad that looks, though, right?
Just call police there. See, the thing is, you have to contact the police beforehand. You can't just like call the police and then hand them the stuff afterwards because they don't know whether it's been tampered with or not. You have to work with them beforehand. Like they have to like oversee the whole thing. Otherwise, like they can't do anything with it because they don't know like how secure the evidence is. They can't just have like random people off the street giving them evidence and then just go with that because you could totally fake evidence, basically. Yeah, that's like so. Basically, if you like run channels like this, you need to work with the police. Gideon does it, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like I'm pretty sure he worked with the police beforehand.
Yeah.
And you said last night when you found out I was 15, what'd you say? You wouldn't think less of me if I still wanted to hang out, would you?
Yeah, I just wanted to hang out. I wanted to have this conversation.
Oh, dude, that's so bad,
I'd be
dude.
going on a dating site that's got like 18 plus people on it, you know.
But you don't gotta pick up a girl to go on a date with her to tell her that. You could always text her and let her know, like, hey, this is probably not the site you want to be on, anything like that. You don't have to meet up with a 15-year-old and buy her alcohol to tell her that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So what do you think should happen? Should we call the
I think you should just let me go, you know?
cops?
No.
Is there somebody in your life that'll maybe like hold you
The cops aren't going to do anything, bro. What?
accountable? Call your mom, call your dad.
Call your mom or call your dad.
What do you mean?
You got a mom or dad?
Yeah, my dad does.
Yeah, is your mom still around?
Yeah.
Would you like to call her instead of calling the cops?
Sure, yeah.
Jesus, bro. Bro, they're going to... All right, so we're gonna call your fucking mom now. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, come on, bro.
I'm gonna just explain to her what's going on.
Hey, Mom, I got you on speaker.
They're just like, psych, we're gonna tell them about your miming on guitar.
I got something going on. I'm getting recorded.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, this is cringe, man. This is some high level cringe.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, I'm in a situation right now. I'm getting recorded. I did something that looks really bad. I wasn't going to do something bad.
Yeah, I agree. This is dangerous. A man with nothing to lose could do anything. Bro, there's that one clip, like, I don't know if I'm not going to pull it up right now, but there's this one clip where it's something just like this. It's this dude buying pooping pills. And he was like trying to meet up with some kid. And then like he freaks out, runs to his car, crashes it several times. One of the times he crashes it into the supermarket. Like, bro, like you don't even know what's going to, that's true. You don't know what's going to happen in situations like this.
They wanted me to call you instead of calling the cops.
Just go ahead and tell her straight up, bro.
So I was
Oh my god, dude, this is so hard to watch.
talking online with somebody that was younger and younger than the legal age.
You want to
And,
tell her the age too?
Yeah, she was going to be 16 is what she told me.
Dude, oh my god, man.
And I wanted to tell her in person that she shouldn't be doing this and that. Yeah.
Bro, come on, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. No one's buying that. Your mom's not even buying that.
She should be, dating
He's trying to downplay it as much as possible.
somebody her own age. And I was going to go on my way. Yeah. They're just trying to make sure I'm not like a or something.
But not only, but you tried buying alcohol for a 15-year-old too.
Right, the 15-year-old told him he'd suck his dick if he bought a white.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, I'm not really laughing at this. I'm just laughing at the fact they just like said it. They just blurted out. Like they're just like, yeah, and she said she was gonna suck his dick if he bought her White Claw. Like, just what the fuck? Just like no tact. Just like.
Tried buying alcohol for a 15-year-old too.
Right, the 15-year-old told him he'd suck his dick if he bought a White Claw.
And
he sure as hell went to go grab that White Claw.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
I'm sorry, I didn't register that there. What was that? Sorry, what you said sounded totally fucking fucked up. I'm sorry, I didn't really catch that there.
Hey, sorry. This is a DVD, NorCal, and he was meeting up with a 15-year-old, or what he thought was going to be a 15-year-old.
Yeah, we'll do a mind cleanser after this. This is crazy, dude. I didn't expect this to be this bad.
And he offered to buy alcohol for them, and walked in and was at the counter going to buy it. So it's not just that he was trying to talk to her out of it. He got caught in the action of
dude, this is crazy.
Relations.
Well, sweet. Now their mom knows.
Well, sweet. Dude's just like, well, sweet.
I guess you can go ahead and get your phone back and go get on your bike. And
Get on your bike and pedal out of here, you
I hope you stay the fuck out of Corning, bro, because this ain't cool here. Ever.
I mean, at least they're not, well, I don't want to sound like I'm defending him, but at least they're not beating him up, because that's one thing, like, with a lot of this content, they just, like, beat the shit out of these people normally, which, don't get me wrong, like, should be beat up and possibly, like, you know, something worse happening to them. But sometimes the people that are meeting up are like autistic or like retarded, and like they're just it just ends up with them beating up on like a retarded person. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, this is pretty fucked up, dude. Like I don't know who like I don't know who to feel sorry for at this point. Like this is all wrong. Like
Thank you. Just don't post our face. That's all we have.
man, they really could have used like some Isotope RX on this here, man. The wind's going crazy on this. It's not even that he won't do it again. Like, he might do it. The thing is, this person could still go on to do this, but he's just going to be much more careful, you know?
All right, man. Well, be safe and leave teenagers alone, I guess.
One Instagram user had a good catch at the end there. Nah, he even had the extra helmet to take.
Oh, what, dude? What? I didn't see that. Nah, dude.
Leave teenagers alone, I guess.
Wait, where? I don't know. I don't ride. I don't even ride like regular bikes. Where's the extra helmet?
Leave teenagers alone, I guess.
Was it in the bag?
Nah, he even had the extra helmet to take the decoy on his bike. Wild.
Be safe and leave teenagers alone, I guess.
And with some help, I was able to find the actual screenshots of the messages between NorCal DVD and Austin Carell when they were, you know, pretending to be the girl. I don't even want.
Okay, I don't really want to. I think we've got enough. We got we got our fix on this, bro.
Tef in any way.
Okay, so this kind of got separated from his label.
Shape or form. He had no hand in the making of any past or future releases, creative or otherwise. So I'm glad that he's kicked out of that band, and hopefully, you know, they don't see any negativity from this. I was actually stoked on his playing, but this is unforgivable. You know, it's not that hard to not be a pet. Shout out to NorCal DVD for, you know, making a difference in the world by attempting to keep children safe from these creeps. It says in their bio right now that they're at 50, but a recent post showed that they're at 58, and they only started 6 months ago. And honestly, that really sucks because it means that there's a lot of creepy men out there just in, you know, NorCal alone. So, you know, just be aware and keep your children safe. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. That one really helps me out.
Bro, that was a crazy video, man. That really, some pretty serious stuff there. Like, not too much about that was funny. I gotta say this, definitely some of the most unique content we've ever witnessed on Twitch or YouTube, for sure. Definitely. Like, I've not seen a video that combined guitarist miming and what we just saw. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, bro.